Welcome for all in the lecture number 12 of Energy Edit. In this lecture, we will talk about identifying opportunities for improvement of energy editing and what are the priorities of these opportunities and how we can check energy performance and the key elements of energy editing and also simple explanation about edit report content. Okay, so in order to identify the priorities of opportunities, as we know that the opportunities can be categorized or classified into three classes or three categories. The first one represent the behavioral opportunities, and the second one represent the organizational opportunities, and the third category represent technical opportunities. Okay, in order to identify the opportunities for improvement, Energy Edits identifies the energy efficiency improvement opportunities at first, and also we must take in our attention that the opportunities that must be identified during the planning and the completion stage of preparing the edit report, and also the opportunities may be identified through the stage of analysis of energy bills and regression analysis. And also we must take in our consideration all record significance for energy users at the earlier time, and also we must focus on opportunities of different areas that have substantial impact on, firstly, energy use and carbon emissions, and also on energy cost. So our focusing about these three issues represent critical issue in our identifying the opportunities of improvement energy editing. The identification of opportunities in order to improve required from us the collection of information that must be included in the process of registering of these opportunities, and this may be include different categories or subtitles such as reference number, description of the measure that we will be taking our consideration, and the notation of the date, and the saving calculation, and the cost estimation, simple payback period. There's also the assumption that we will make in our calculation fuel type and fuel consumption, and also what are the area we are dealing with, also how it is easy to implement these opportunities or these measures, what are the nature of changes, and what the type of challenges that can be faced on, and the required technical information and the organizational information about the nature of people, their behavior, and also about the quantity of CO2 saving, and so on. So all of these information, in order to include in our registry, need a continuous monitoring and continuous improvement among the personals that belongs to a specified organization. Okay, now we have an example information of registry. We have this example. This example represents a table this is the reference number of register, and this is represent the opportunity, and this column have 4 sub-columns which show the estimated annual savings. Under this title we have fuel type and the energy kilowatt hour. Okay, also the cost and kg of CO2 emissions, and also we have a category for each opportunity, and here the column represent electrical, thermal or fleet reference or source of energy, and here this column represent who is responsible for each opportunities in this table, and also any other additional information or comments, and also the last column represent the date of entered the specified opportunity. Okay, let us explain as one. Reference 001, this opportunity talk about the replace of spot with 4 watt LED spot lamps in room number XYZ. Okay, the fuel type is electricity, and estimated annual saving 9,042 kilowatt hour, and the annual saving 1,356 euro or dollar, and this represents the saving or reduction in CO2 emissions, and the category represents technical, as I said before, according to the classification of the opportunities, either technical or behavior, belong to the people or belong to the organization. Okay, and electrical, thermal or fleet. Okay, it's electrical. Whom responsible? This person. They remark for GIMP, and there is no any comments about this opportunities, and this represent the date. Okay, and so on for the other opportunities in the same manner. As we see, the important issue that we must take our attention about the value of saving. Okay, here large value, and here also large value of electricity saving, and also the cost represent higher value, and the reduction of emission of CO2 also high value, and for this opportunity that talk about term of AHU at weekends for unspecified facility belong to the behavior of people and electrical, and this responsible person or team, and this represent the day. So we see, while we are talking about the opportunities for energy editors, of course they will make their tables for scheduling these opportunities according to the type of their work, and make the type of fuel, the energy saving, the cost, the reduction emission, and the classification of the opportunities, and so on, also including the date. So this is just example for the information of opportunities that must be taken in our registering in our calculation. Very, very important and very simple to take in consideration by the energy editors. Okay. Now for the priority of implementing the opportunities. The energy editors must provide the organization or the facility management with his recommendation about what is the best priority for implementation, his recommendation. Okay, and this recommendation about the energy saving can be divided into two main categories. First one, technical recommendation or technical feasible recommendation, and economical feasible recommendation. So, and this recommendation have a priority, and this priority based on important reason in order to carry the energy audit, and this reason represent us what is the largest possible CO2 saving. This is the first reason. The second reason, the largest value of primary energy saving in kilowatt hour, of course, and the other reason, we must have shortest payback period in order to recoup the investment cost of the suggested opportunities, and also must have a high value of net present value and high value of internal rate of return. Okay, this consideration for implementation, the priority based on different factors. These depend on the scale of saving, what's the size of saving, of course, and what are the cost of this measure in the process of implementation, and also depend on the what's the easiest step for implementation, easiest and accurate step of implementation, and also depend on the interdependence nature of the opportunities and their impact on saving in a facility or in organization. Okay, as we see in this picture, there is a process of recognition about what the first target of opportunities must be implemented, and taking their consideration of cost, of effect, of energy saving, the time required for recover the investment cost, and so on. Okay, now the other topic, how we can check the energy performance in a specified organization. The process of checking energy performance by the energy editors must be compared with or against manufacturer performance specification of the different equipment or data sheet, and also against the best practice data that he collected during the energy editing, and also against theoretical minimum energy needed that he must make his calculation and compare between these results, and also against the period of poor performance against the period of good performance, and also make his checking of energy performance at partial load, and also need to establish at initial commissioning stage, and also checking energy use during night time, weekend, or when low production times, and so on. And also the energy performance can be checking by applying energy Venn diagram technique, as I explained in the previous lecture, and I hope I can explain more about this technique. And also energy performance can be checking by reviewing methods that targeted to reduce the load required in the facility or in the factory, and also by reviewing the maintenance issues, the maintenance plan, and also by reviewing of controls behavior by personnel in the facility, and reviewing the feedback of maintenance and operation team in the facility, and also can be checked the energy performance by review of energy saving opportunities, of analysis of bill of electricity that consumed in the historical time or historical previous years inside the organization, and also all of identified opportunities should be included in registry with any sources and assumptions for calculation of saving and cost of implementation. All these criteria can be implemented in order to check the energy performance and evaluate the value of energy performance of the facility. Okay. Now the key elements of energy audit report. The reports must be clearly outline opportunities for improvement, and will be used by the organization for a number of years as reference for improvement that must be made, and the report must contain sufficient information of existing equipment and the practices, and also the report must be clearly describe the opportunities for improvement with the associated energy saving calculations, and also the content of the audit report must be contain the executive summary. Summaries include most important information that resulting from the audit, which can be include energy consumption cost, comparison of performance against known benchmarking or energy performance indicators, and also contain the most significant opportunities for improvement opportunities, and also maybe contain assessment of current energy management practice and assessment of energy management system, and also contain the recommendation that can be help the senior management in the organization in order to implement the content of report to improve the organization's energy performance. At the end of this slide, we have another issue about the audit report content. Okay, it must contain the title, the address of the facility, the editor's opinion, the basic of the opinion, going concerns that are concerned, the key audit methods, management responsibilities, editor's responsibilities, place of signature and date of audit report, and so on. Okay, this slide we have finished our lecture, and I hope we'll meet you again in the next lectures. Thank you for your listening, and I say goodbye for all.